Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and I want to thank you for joining in for some meditation and mindfulness practice. As you can see, today we're going to lay down if that's comfortable for you. You can also do this practice together seated. Both are fine, although this practice really does lend itself to laying down. It's a very calming kind of a meditation that we're going to do today and explore. So I'm already almost here to lay down. So get yourself, find your own comfortable posture, whatever works best for you, either seated or laying down, and you can start to go to that space that your body is telling you is right for you today. And we're going to work with emotions today, understanding through meditation. One of the most wonderful things that I've learned through meditation is understanding that there's a separation between our emotional state and our deeper, intuitive, knowing self. And sometimes we're so trapped in strong emotions that it's hard to see that. But mindfulness and meditation helps us see a little bit of separation from strong emotions, like being upset about something or angry, and how we can work with that and really use it. And I had a big project that I was working on, and for the last 6 months, and I came to a point in this project where everything fell apart. It just all of a sudden, poof, boom, there was a big problem. And it was because of mindfulness and meditation practice that actually, instead of viewing this as a problem, I could sense I was getting upset and frustrated, and knew that that place of frustration and anger was not going to help me solve this problem. So starting to see, I could feel the anger rising and work with that and be able to take a little time out, use these kinds of practices to find more clarity, more openness, more calm. And that was how I was able to redirect the situation away from the problem and into a new way, a new direction, with using these kinds of practices. So if you're feeling any of these strong emotions, these practices are really great to start to notice these states that we get in and how we can work with them instead of stay in frustration. And then we find that the solutions are even better than we could imagine. And that redirect was really the benefit for whatever project or activity that is happening in your life. And so I really hope that you benefit from these practices the way I have for when we have challenges and problems that we face, and we all do every day, big ones and little ones. So let's get into our comfortable posture. And if you're laying down, you can have your knees up if that works for you, and just have your knees touching so your feet are a little bit apart. And place your hands either on your legs or on your belly if you're laying down. And we're going to breathe in and out of the nose the whole practice, have our eyes closed, and just start to sense the space that we're in here together. Just come into, if you're seated, feeling your upright posture. If you're laying down, just feeling your whole backside being supported underneath you by the earth. And then the space that we're in, the room, the felt sense on your skin with the air surrounding you. You might notice smells of laundry or something cooking or coffee brewing, some smells in the space that you're in. You might notice the sounds that are close by. We just start to slow everything down and come in just to a greater connection back into ourselves. We could notice pets nearby, or washing machines or dishwashers, or humming of heating or air conditioning unit. And then we can start by coming even closer to ourselves, just breathing in, and on the in-breath, feeling the whole breath coming in to the whole torso, all the way down to the belly on the inhale, just feeling the space that's all around us move inside of us, filling us up. And then a soft, gentle exhale as we release the air from our body back into the space that's around us. We start to calm ourselves down. And we can start to really explore even more deeply within us. Our mind has these two capacities that we've talked about. This thinking mind, this inner voice that's constantly talking and chattering away. Sometimes we're aware of it, sometimes we're not. And we also have this mind's ability to be very focused. We can take our focus and strengthen it by bringing it wherever we need it to go. And so we are going to use our focus for this practice, and we're just going to very gently, without any frustration or exertion, we're just going to move that thinking mind capacity to the background, just not really give it attention. We're just using all of our mind's ability to focus, really paying attention to this. And we'll notice our thoughts coming in, but we can just let them keep right on going. We don't have to really pay attention to this inner voice today, right now. And we'll take all of our focus and bring it into our feet. Really feeling the soles of the feet. We have so much nerve ending and sensation that we could possibly feel in the soles of our feet. Tingling aliveness through the balls of our feet, the arches, the heels, into the toes. You could maybe wiggle your toes and see if there's any sensations you could feel on the pads of your feet, maybe the tops of your feet or the joints. We just are really strengthening our focus, our mind's focus, this present aware focus that we have to be right here, right now. And when we could see we're being pulled into our thinking mind, we can just very gently let that go, any of the thoughts that come in, and just come back, keep coming back, come back over and over into our focus and into the sensations right here in our feet. I can feel this electrical aliveness, this tingling kind of shimmery quality through my feet if I'm really paying attention. You might notice numbness. You could also obviously notice discomfort from an injury or some kind of health issue. These are all normal sensations. We're just scanning and becoming more aware of exactly what these sensations feel like right now. And we could move into our shins and our calves and our lower legs, up to our knees, feeling the difference between the left and the right, from the foot up to the knee. Again, we might have some injuries or issues with our knee joints, noticing the difference between the right and the left, and what's showing up right here, right now for us. And if you notice any special or specific tightness or discomfort, is it possible to just come even closer to it, and with our focus, and just really experience the tightness with our mind's ability to be present and focused right here, versus the way the thinking mind is usually going around and round about a certain ailment of some kind or discomfort. But what about bringing just our focus up without the dialogue, without the looping thoughts? Just really experiencing the felt sensations that are here. And then we can move through the thighs, noticing the muscles, the blood flow, the bones, just really come and live within the legs, the thighs right now with our focus. Our thighs are the strongest part of our body, and the muscles are very strong, very alive. And sometimes if we're really distracted and really agitated, we can add the breath to help bring us back into the body and really start to notice where we hold on to tightness, where we feel discomfort. And we can use the breath to guide us throughout the body on the in-breath, really feeling things. Noticing sensations within us, noticing where we hold on to stress through our body. Breathing into the backside, the pelvis, the lower belly, the lower back. Breathing in, maybe if it helps us to really come in on the in-breath and hold our attention, our focus, our present aware focus. Breathing in, feeling the focus of our pelvis, our backside, up to our mid-back, our rib cage, the intercostal muscles, the diaphragm, the lungs, just really feeling deeply within ourselves. We spend so much time focused outside of ourselves. We can experience new things all of the time by making a little time like this. The intercostal muscles on the rib cage very commonly get very tight. You might notice some tight sensations, some gripping in the rib cage. It's very normal. Noticing up through the heart center, the center of the chest. There's a lot of electrical, kind of strong magnetic type of activity there. You could feel that. In-breath, it might help to use the in-breath to ride the in-breath to take you right directly to the center of your chest area. Feeling even the shoulder blades on the backside. And then noticing on the exhale if there's any changes, or you can soften using your own focus, inviting a softening in your chest area. And then up through the shoulders. We hold a lot of stress in our shoulders. We can go and explore how they feel right here, right now, using our focus. Not our thinking mind, but our focus. And then down the arms into the hands. We could ride the breath into different body parts if that helps to stay present and aware right here, or you can just navigate your focus through your shoulders, arms, hands, palms. Noticing sensations, noticing tingling, electrical quality, aliveness, any pockets of discomfort or tightness. And then up through the throat and the jaw, breathing in and out of the nose, feeling sensations through the throat. We hold on to a lot of kind of raw, caged feeling energy sometimes in the throat when we're dealing with strong emotions. They get stuck in our throat. we can use our focus, pay attention to the throat, and notice if there's anything that could soften and ease and relax. As we honor our body and allow our body to communicate what it needs, where it's holding on and where we can release. Breathing in through the jaw, the eyes, through the forehead, breathing in, feeling what's here, and release and let go on the exhale, if it helps to ride the breath in and out with the focus. And we're going to breathe in for about a count of 4, have a little pause, and breathe out for as long as you can breathe out. It could be a count of 8 or 10. And whatever it is, you want to elongate and expel all of the exhale. So we'll inhale 2, 3, 4. This is all through the nose. Pause at the top. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue as long as you wish. Hold at the bottom. Take an inhale in again. Inhaling. Pausing at the top. Exhaling for as long as the body will exhale. We'll do 2 more of those together. Exhale, exhale. Pressing the belly button back toward the spine to just release all of the exhale. And then we inhale again. It's a shorter inhale, filling everything up, pausing at the top, and exhaling, 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 pressing all of the air out. And do 1 more of those. Inhaling, pausing, exhaling, releasing, pressing out every bit of air. And then just let go of that technique and notice how the body feels. Notice this kind of cascading, tingling quality using that breathing technique as the body is starting to relax and let go. And these kinds of techniques allow us to see that we can be more in control of our emotions, more in control of seeing that our emotions don't have to control us all of the time. We have this idea that they can just take us over and that is fine and we don't have control over that. But in fact, we do. We can have a little separation from strong emotions when challenges face us. We can take time out, use these practices, bring our body into a calmer, more clear, more ready state to face the situations that we have in front of us, and to be able to make clear, calm, patient choices for ourselves that are beneficial, supportive, and really help us be as happy and content as possible. So I hope these practices have helped you the way they help me when challenges hit. We really can just take a little separation and see, oh my gosh, I'm really charged. It's time for me to be able to calm myself down, using breathing, using my focus to really see the separation that exists here, and then work from a clear space and place for ourselves to support ourselves and make excellent choices for ourselves moving forward when we have frustrations. Thank you so much for joining in for practice today. I hope this was helpful and supportive to you, and I wish you a wonderful day.